Welcome, Irish fans, to the Greensboro Coliseum. Jack Nolan, Torrian Jones behind us. The Fighting Irish at their shoot-around today, getting ready to take on North Carolina for the ACC Championship tonight. Coming off a terrific victory over Duke. You know, it's funny, all the media down here seems to be surprised that the Irish won the game last night. But this Notre Dame team expected to win, and even though it was stressful, they controlled the game throughout.
Yeah, Jack, start to finish, they really came out with attention to detail and laser focus. Coach Bray really impressed his confidence upon the team, and it showed very early in the game, and they came out looking like the more confident team, even coming off of a 30-point loss in the last meeting. These guys came out there and really were ready to battle, and it started with Demetrius Jackson, Jaron Grant coming out there and locking into the challenge of guarding Tyus Jones and Quinn Cook for them, which really makes those guys go.
Now the challenge tonight, a North Carolina team that beat Virginia last night, but a North Carolina team Notre Dame beat on their home floor in early January. One of the keys tonight, though, has got to be keeping them off the offensive glass. Notre Dame gave up 21 offensive rebounds in the first game and managed to survive.
Yeah, that's what they really hang their hat on. I mean, they have some good players in Tokoto and Page on the perimeter that can do some things, whether it's passing the ball or scoring, but the big men is what really is their advantage. You know, on that offensive backboard, they really can hurt you and really wear you down, whether it be by fouls or just rebounding. But, you know, I think we have to wipe that first game clean, and although we can take some keys from it, we have to go into this game just as hungry as we were last night and not expecting those guys to lay down for us, because it's going to be a battle from start to finish.
Now the atmosphere will be a little bit different tonight. Last night, well, basically down here, you either love Duke or you hate him. And all the other teams really like to root against Duke. So the Irish had some support last night. Tonight, it'll be all North Carolina fans just about here, except for that small contingent of Irish fans. But this Notre Dame team has just been great all year in hostile environments.
I mean, we set a record for road wins for our program in conference play. So this is very familiar territory for the team. And I think they kind of thrive on that. They really are able to circle the wagons and bring back that road dog mentality they've used all year long, and something that Coach Bray has been so great at motivating his guys to be prepared for in his whole tenure at Notre Dame.
Part of the reasons for that has been the great leadership of seniors Jaron Grant and captain Pat Connaughton. Connaughton, of course, hit the huge jumper last night that really put the game away, and we stopped him as he came off the floor after this shoot-around. You had a goal when you came back to make a run in postseason. You're making a run Notre Dame's never been in a tournament title game. What are your thoughts as tonight's game approaches?
You know, it's a great accomplishment for this team, but you know, like you said, it wasn't just you know, a goal to get here. It was you know, obviously the first goal is you have to get here, but you know, once you get here, you don't want to be satisfied. I mean, you know, we didn't come down here to win 2 games and then be, you know, content with just being in the championship. We came to, you know, make a statement.
You know, it was almost amusing. You guys were peppered with questions by the local media down here last night. Are you surprised that no one gave you respect? You surprised you won, and everybody on this floor was convinced they would win.
Yeah, I think that, you know, the great thing about the guys in this locker room is, you know, winning has become a habit. It's become something that, you know, we've expected to do, but we also know it's going to be hard work to do it. So, you know, I think we thrive off that. You know, the road type atmosphere, you know, smelling blood in the water, you know, so to speak. These guys, you know, get even hungrier when that, you know, comes about. And luckily for us, you know, it's come about. You know, the last 2 games moving into tonight.
Fans of all the other teams are rooting for you guys last night. It's going to be a Carolina building. You already beat them earlier this year at their place. What are the keys?
The keys are our defense and our defensive rebounding. You know, they kill us on the offensive glass, you know, at their place, and you know, something that, you know, we have to work on. But if we can defend and we can get the rebound, you know, on the first miss, with the amount of guys they sent to the backboard, we should be able to push out in transition and make it a fun game.
Game time tonight is 8:40 Eastern Time, airtime, Notre Dame Radio Network 810. You can listen to it right here on Watch ND. With the captain, Pat Connaughton, I'm Jack Nolan in Greensboro, Fighting Irish Digital Media.